Along Broad Street, you run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime.
Ka'imi Fairbairn is set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Ka'imi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco!
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. That's the linebacker, Frank Warner. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Ka'imi Fairbairn is set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 70 Lions.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Finding room across midfield. And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 32-yard line. A big run by Chubb. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go. Set.
Daniels now on first down. He'll set up the screen to Hall. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Second and 12.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He's in! Who's got Nakua? Touchdown, San Francisco. His 12th touchdown of the year. York good on the extra point. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Take right open. Hey. Done. This is Hunt. 13 look.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37.
Here we go, play action for Lawrence. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And he is out of bounds. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Moving outside the pocket. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Eagles. His 4th TD grab of the season.
That was just a complete coverage breakdown, Mike, and I'm not exactly sure what they were trying to do, but somewhere along the way they just lost the tight end, and he ends up scoring one of the more easier touchdowns he's going to have throughout the season.
That's the score. Eagles 14, 49ers 7. Naimi Fairbairn is set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. To return is Greg Gort. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Second, 19. Back. 19, cut.
Now Daniel throwing on first and 10. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 35, here's second and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And that ball incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 39 yards.
Ready.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Past the 60. Past the 60. Good.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Flush to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Nick Chubb, touchdown, 49ers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Moving to his right. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. That's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield, and they're able to force the incomplete pass.
Rip, 23. Focus, hot.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Lisa, 24. Hey, Dinter. Touch. Go.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Red on red. Son, it's on his touch.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
30 left. Hey, go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. T.J. Sanders. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got it, and it's Burks. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin.
Okay, ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready? Like
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now, faking the give, out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big-time play for Philly. It's a gain of 34. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll move his ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Hyzier White in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deommodore Lenoir. And the Niners are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he broke through the initial contact. Lines up, getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
On first down, Daniel forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the jump.
2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
To the air again is Daniel. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check man. Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
Okay, Rep on leading. Let's go now.
He'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th, but they give the ball over on down.
Play is a turnover on down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
All right, let's go. This one's on. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
At the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Gone. This one's hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third and
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20. Will be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
22-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
On the run to the right. Now he takes off. And he will be out of bounds. But you saw that penalty flag come in. Looked like the defender got a head start.
Lisa 24. Hey, Sokos.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Lawrence now. That is Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Daniels now on first down. Forced out wide. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This a 42-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the 49ers are able to get it back within a score. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down as he gets this up past the 35.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Soga, hot. Here we go.
Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
2 yards on the
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Caught down the field is Brooks. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 33 yards. On first down, Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
I'll give up the middle with Swift. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Eagles. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
49ers 17. Raheem Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Fix the Eagles. 76. Head. Go.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Hey, go. On this. Easy. Read him, 24. Read him. Here we go.
Off the play pick. Here's Lawrence. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
60 Eagles. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Panther 11.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
On second down, the run with Hall. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
Great job. Hey. Center. Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. Catch made there by Burks. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
6 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Back over the middle, taken in by Laporta. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And the Niners will take over at their own 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Cowboys! Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Going for it all. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So they dial up zone coverage. This time it's 2 deep safeties. And what they do is they're going to split the field in half. In each safety, they're going to read the quarterback's eyes. And when that front hand comes off the ball to throw, they've got to break. So they've got a lot of room to cover back there. In this case, a really nice job contesting the throw, knocking it away.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
We've already seen these 2 guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll take this one in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Brown now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They send the receiver in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got Gesicki open down the field. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
escaping to his left. He keeps it himself, and this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty.
Got it. Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go now.
Daniels to throw on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
The motion man is Nacua. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
6 yards. It's fourth down.
Ready? Ready, Ryan. Rig alert, rig alert. Trap the 50, trap 50, trap 50. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On first down, it's Swift. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Rip, 23.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got it. That's Hurts. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, center. Duck.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 2. They will run it over center with Swift. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Hey, center, touch.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
red, on red. Hey, Soko, so hot. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Decent 24. Turn, they say it's hot.
Lawrence. Flush to his right. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Ka'imi Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Cowboy 80.
On first down, Daniel. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And the 49er first down.
Panthers 60, Panthers, hey, smash circle.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. They'll send a man in motion left. Throwing on second down. Daniel. Going up top. That is hard. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
And the 49ers.
A big-time play for the Niners. 35 yards. Throwing again. Daniel. Headed left. Buying time. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The motion man is Nakua.
79 Broncos. Cuddy.
To the air again is Daniels. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Yard gain on the play.
Third and a yard, it's Daniels. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Lions. 70. Gannett. 70 Lions.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
19 Chargers. 19 Chargers. Here's Lions.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. But in this case, you come away with 0.
Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Great job. On the red.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll look deep here for Burks. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Rig alert. Rig alert. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Now he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Third and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
Now they'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
Intercepted. Turnover on down.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, it's a hunt. Hey, I'm
On first down, Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Hey, I'm gun.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Whoa. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
First down throw for Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this, but they're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2.